Tolbert has a special connection to a third-class passenger aboard the legendary Titanic. He finds his name quickly at the Imagination Station Titanic Artifact exhibit.
His brother was my great-grandfather.
54-year-old Phillip Wiseman was a merchant who was traveling to Quebec.
Some people say that he brought back books for the Quebec City Library from Europe. And so it's pretty interesting to actually see that you actually have part of your family, part of your DNA was actually on that ship, and you wonder what kind of life they actually lived.
On April 15, 1912, the world's largest ocean liner was traveling from England to New York when it struck an iceberg. It sank in less than 3 hours and killed 1,500 people. Wiseman was one of them. He left behind a wife and 4 sons.
His body's never found, so you don't know if he's still on the ship or if he's in the plot where they buried a lot of the unknown that were on the ship.
Today, Tolbert took a tour around the Imagination Station's Titanic exhibit. The Monroe, Michigan resident says he's visited other exhibits in other cities to learn more about his great-uncle.
I can remember being a kid and running to the library, grabbing the book. It's a little red book. It was called The Sinking of the Titanic. And reading through the whole book just to find his name at the back of the book. And it was, you get goosebumps just thinking about stuff like that.
But he says each experience is different, and his quest for knowledge is far from over.
You know, there's still more relatives out there that even I don't know that exist that I'm still trying to find. So every year you get a little closer, and then hopefully you'll be able to hand down information to other family that can keep the story going and keep it alive. Because it's always so sad to walk in and see his name at the bottom of the list of the ones who didn't make it, and you want to go, hey, that's my uncle.
The sinking of the Titanic has generated a tidal wave of interest. More than 20,000 people visited the Titanic Artifact exhibit downtown in hopes of reliving one of the most captivating tragedies of all time. And if you haven't visited the Imagination Station's Titanic Artifact exhibition, you still have time. It will be on display in downtown Toledo until June 15th. For more information, you can always log on to 13abc.com. Now today, if you had to say